Hey, what's up, guys? Max here, and today I want to talk about a little challenge that I want to put on myself. So it is the beginning of the month, January, and then I wanted to take back and look at how many units I had at the beginning on day one, because we did go ahead and splurge a little on the banquet event, on those SBCs, on the final days of like the event coming to an end, and those were units that I kind of had gathered for the month of December. Picked up some of the deals as well. Got myself really bumped myself all the way to like 50,000 units, a little over 50,000 units at one point. And yes, now we're at 38, but we didn't go all the way down to 38. I had an image here of when I was opening those SBCs. We went down to 37,500. So in the last couple of hours, maybe a day or so, I was, because of the arena's reset, I was able to get like over 500 units into my stash. So now I'm at 38,000. But yeah, let's just say 37,500. That's kind of where I'm starting the year, and my goal is to get to 50,000. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to that 50,000, but I'm hoping that by maybe, I don't know, sometime February, I want to track it. I'm going to try to do everything as possible. We're questing every single content. We're trying to get every single unit everywhere that's possible in game. And one of the goals is not to spend as much cash. My goal last year was not to spend as much cash. We still ended up spending cash, which is fine. The goal is not to spend too much where I feel like, man, was it really worth it? You know, and most of the time, the answer to that is no. It's not. Like you will drop 1,000, 100, and in maybe a week regret it. Okay, and that's just the way this game has functioned for many years. The people that don't regret it is the people that are just kind of like, hey, you know what? I'm okay to do it again. You know, and so. You just kind of forget about it and don't even think about it. So because of that, over my experience of 10 years of game playing, I feel, like I said, my journey, I don't want to talk about too much, but started from like not spending to spending a lot to kind of like flatlining, spending. And then like towards the end here, it's just, I've enjoyed more of the challenge of trying to not spend and try to get as much of it. Or if I do spend, try to make the most out of it, you know? So that's my challenge. And this is gonna be an ongoing challenge. So hopefully, once we hit the 50,000 units, we go ahead and go even further. Try to get like 60,000 units. So right now, it's a pretty big chunk. You know, from 38, 37 to 50. So we'll see how long that takes us. But after that, we're gonna go even more. And the idea there is, I know, and it's literally like daylight, guys. Like you can almost guarantee that this is going to happen. Kabam is going to want cash. Kabam is going to be selling constantly. Like if you look at the store, the cash store, and this is not even the web store, there's always deals for cash consistently. There's something for you to buy. Kabam is trying to get as much money as possible from the players, which is fair. I've always said it. Like, this is a video game. It's an entertainment. It's a period. It's a moment of just enjoyment. But somewhere in that process, it converts into a business. And like, you know, at the foundation of this, to make sure it's available the next day and the following day, it's a business, you know? So you need to be able to, like, you know what I compare this to very quickly? You can probably come up with a better comparison. I just thought about it right now. Like a Starbucks. You know, Starbucks exists to sell coffee. But there's going to be people that show up at Starbucks and just chill and hang out, enjoy the Wi-Fi, enjoy the vibes, enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the smell, the people that walk in, whatever, you know, this coffee smell, not the people smell. And they don't get a coffee. They just chill. They actually sometimes even bring their own treats and water and food and stuff. Well, Starbucks can't survive out of those people just lingering around and enjoying the stuff. Like, maybe like me, and just lingering around playing the game without buying deals. But they need the people to spend stuff. They need people to be buying stuff. And so if not, they wouldn't be there. So a little bit comparison there, you know, so it's a business. It's not just like a lounging area. So this is a business, not just a game, but I guess we get because of the game factor, we do forget about the business side of things, and that's, I don't know, that's it's a big thing that I've been kind of going back and forth, which is true over the last couple of years. But that's my challenge, and because of that, like I said, we are going to be trying to get as many units as possible, hitting the arenas, claiming everything here, and seeing how far we can go. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I don't want to claim that because of the revive, but it doesn't matter. Just seeing how far we can go when it comes to our unit stash. Like I said, we're going to be hitting every single thing. We might do a big opening when it comes to battle chips. Or maybe I just open them on the way. I don't know if I should just save to try to see if I can get to over like maybe 2 million battle chips. That one's been really tough for me to like actually save, just because I always pop them, and sometimes I get good RNG, sometimes I get really bad RNG where I just end up getting gold. So 38,300 is where we're at within like just, I guess, 2 days or so of the event ending, but also being able to hit the arenas. But like I said, I'm getting every single unit out there that's possible, completing every single quest that gives us units, at least to be able to maximize. So I do, by the end of December of 2025 this year, I know there's going to be events that are going to squeeze out more units. There's going to be events that are going to require like opening crystals, because we saw that the realm events are really popular and really good. And I don't know, I'm assuming without information that they have been more successful in player participation than just individual alliance and solo events. Like gathering the entire gaming community of MCOC for one focus and one push has been better than just individual. Not only does it brings everybody to push together and just open for those milestones, but it allows people to kind of flex for not just your alliance, not just your teammates, but the entire gaming community of MCOC. So right now, like we see like those big accounts and we see the names, and so that feels pretty good. That feels really good to be able to know like, hey, I'm in the top 100 players, I'm in the top 1,000 players that were able to like be in place in the top banquet game placement rewards, I guess. Yeah. And you might be like, dude, that's silly, but hey, it exists. Placement, the prestige of having top placement. I know it. I would always chase it. So it exists. So, but yeah, we're going to try to see how many units we can get. The goal is to see what we can end up at the end of the year. And it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be buying stuff or going free to play. No, it also doesn't mean that I won't be adding units with like cash deals. Now, the big ones that I am going to go for is the packs, or when Kabam does sell unit packs for with bonuses. So if they're not giving me a bonus on unit packs, or there's not like any extra perks for buying or spending like $5 or $100, I'm not buying it. So, and if they kind of want me to spend like $100 or unit packs to buy something in return, like when they sell a champion for like 9,500 units, I'm not buying it. I want to get a better trade towards my cash. So if I'm investing money in the game, I'm not just going to go for the same, meaning like, hey, $100 gets you 3,100 units and that's it. And then you got to go and turn that 3,100 units into something in game. No, I'm not going to do that. So if Kabam does have some like bonuses to the unit packs, that's when, which is typically around events, that's when we're going to go and pick up units. And then I don't know if I'll keep a tally of that. I'll just keep, I don't want to keep too many things because I'll forget, but I will just keep a number, hopefully, and track how we progress when it comes to this. I'm still considering, I'm on the fence for the monthly unit card. That's $5, but I feel like that has a lot of value. So on top of the sigil, the milestones and stuff like that we still get every month. Yeah, I think I might be picking that up too as well. So that should increase the amount of units that I get by the end of the year too, guys. But let me know if you want to go on to the challenge, the 50,000 unit challenge at first, baby steps, and then let's make sure we can hit that goal. And then once we hit that goal, we'll move on to the next levels and the next tiers of this unit challenge for the end of the year, guys. Take care, man. Hope you had a great new year, and yeah, pick your battles inside MCOC as well. And make it challenging. Make it play the game and then play something else inside the game. I used to play the Summoners Rating Challenge. If you guys remember or have been following the channel for a while, I used to want to be in the top 100. I used to try to get into the top 50. And then I let that go, and now I'm in like the top 200. So that might come around. It's just about like acquiring champions and leveling them up. So yeah, we'll see. I like to have in-game challenges to myself, and that keeps me entertained, keeps me constantly here for the last 10 years without really taking a break, ever having to need me like, oh, I'm just gonna put the game down for like 3 months, 5 months, and disappear. That's what's kept me here. So yeah, take care, guys. Hope you guys, like I said, are having a great new year. Peace.